sunshine warms our face. Walk down the hall, turn on the TV, just to check out the weather. Despite the way it looks outside, my assumptions were all wrong when he said, as you can tell, skies are clear, but get ready for change now, 'cause the rain will soon come down. And what you see is what you can't expect. Can't promise you it won't get wet. Just stay tuned, I'll be right here.
You've reached the voicemail of Greg Sloan, Furniture King of the Tri-State area. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message after the beep, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
Hi Dad, it's me. I'm about to leave the city and head your way. I should be there in about, I don't know, 15 hours or so. I'm sure you'll be asleep, so Jenny said I'd just come to the apartment and she'll let me inside. I'll call from time to time to let you know how it's going. I love you.
It is not like you're never going to come back, is it?
Well, my new landlady's been making me sign a lease, so she understands I'm just catching my breath, not putting down roots.
So you know what? You can keep it. I will find a reason to evict any new tenant coming.
I wouldn't trust my dad not to hide my keys and make me have to stay. He wouldn't want him having a key. Believe me.
Maybe he's going to refurnish before we came back. Okay, I will take it. But it has your name on it.
Thank you. This is gonna be good. Good. Got this.
You say I wanna be weatherman. I can't promise you say to take the clouds away, but I'll be with you when they're near. I'll say, as you can tell, skies are clear, but get ready for change now, 'cause the rain will soon come down. And what you see is what you can't expect. Can't promise you it won't get wet. Just stay tuned, I'll be right here, 'cause I'm your weatherman. This is your weatherman. I'm your weatherman.
Yeah.
Hey, wake and bake, little brother. I need you here in an hour.
Are you kidding me?
Come on, man. You know we got a menu change today.
Menu change. All right. I'll be right there. Fuck already. Hit and quit, baby. Hit and quit.
Hey, Remy.
What up, yo? Did you have a lucky night / morning at the table?
Oh, that luck has nothing to do with it. Skill and skill alone that brings my bread from the tables. Speaking of tables and money, how'd your night go last night, man?
And I had this one needy table. I gave them excellent service, and they hardly tipped me 10%.
Man, do you remember their names?
No, they had about much personality as cardboard.
But you know them if you saw them again, right?
Yeah.
Huh, all right. Well, next time they come in, just give me a call. I'll mug them for you when I leave.
All right, well, I gotta go, man. Menu change today.
All right.
Keep that blackjack hand strong for me.
Will do, man, will do. My blackjack hand is strong.
What's going on, Pimp?
Hey, what's up? Just about to do that menu change and print out the new pages. If you want, can you grab those menus and start taking your pages up?
So, how'd you spend your night?
Nothing major, man. Got a 12-pack, rented a couple movies, went to bed early. How about you?
Hit up Flatheads.
Flatheads? Really? Why would you want to hit up Flatheads? You can catch tetanus in that place, man.
Man, I figured it's time for something different. All the women I've been seeing lately, it's like they got sticks up their asses. It's like they're just about appearance and that's it. There's nothing real about them, you know? So I figured the kind of women that I find at Flatheads wouldn't give a shit, and I was right. I ended up taking this woman back to my place and she wore me out. She even left her panties behind. None of the women I've been seeing out here would ever relax enough to forget a piece of clothing in the morning.
Well, I just hope you wrap yourself, man, because I'm sure tetanus isn't the only thing Flatheads has to offer.
Always, man. Always.
Well, hey, man, I want to run over to Chocolate Factory real quick. You want anything?
I'm good.
Okay, hey, don't forget, you and Josh have that party upstairs tonight. It's confirmed for 15, but let's go ahead and set up an extra 4 top by the stairs.
Okay.
Wait! You're not even gonna change your clothes now?
I work in dress clothes, man. It's as nice as it can get. You coming out?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I was thinking about it.
You think too much, man.
My dirty clothes, I wear the stains of yesterday. And no, I don't care, yes, they are preferred. Walking along footwork like that of yesterday. Just like that I go, but I will return. Why then should I be sinking? Ask why then am I going under? It all comes back to me now. I stop and look around. Everything looks so familiar. Matter of fact, I think I've been here before. A pleasant fall to the ground. I stop and scream aloud. Need some help, need a hand, you feel me? Someone to save this creature of habit now. I see the trap, but I still do it anyway. I'll go though. I see the trap. Seasons don't change if you just relive your yesterday. I do love yesterday. Oh, the trap. Why then should I be sinking?
You must be Greg's daughter.
I am, yes. Chloe. Hello.
I'm Geneva, but you can call me Jenny. You must be tired after that long drive.
It wasn't too bad, but I'm glad that it's over.
Your apartment is upstairs. The back door in your kitchen goes to the back staircase, so you don't have to go through the shop.
I'm just really glad you had the place available.
It's never been empty for long, but Megan spoke very highly of you.
We've known each other since we were children.
And she's been a very good employee for a long time now. So you didn't like the big city life?
Oh, I loved it. But the media house I worked at got absorbed by a larger corporation, and when they downsized, I was one of the people they let go of. Dad got me a job with KCL Media since he's one of their biggest clients, and so here I am.
Well, I'll leave you to it then.
Thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you.
To me now, I stop and look around. Everything looks so familiar. Matter of fact, I think I've been here before. And doesn't fall to the ground. I stop and scream aloud. Need some help, need a hand to fill me.
What?
Hey, you gonna come and do that sweet pot for me today?
Yeah, just let me get woke up first and I'll come in.
Hey, on your way in, could you stop by the chocolate factory and grab me some chocolates, please?
What the fuck?
Dude, sorry, I just had a couple delivery drivers running late. I won't even be able to leave when you get here.
For the love of God.
Hey, stop whining like a little bitch and just go grab some chocolates for your big brother, okay? Thanks.
Yeah, whatever. Hey Megan, David's having me pick up his clusters today.
Oh, is he coming already?
Yeah, something about a vendor running late. And
Megan, Jenny said you know what a spare key is?
Yeah, I do. Let me just fill David's order and I'll get it for you.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm sorry, I'm Chloe.
It's all good, I'm Brian.
I thought she said your name was David.
No, David's my brother. I'm just up here picking up an order for him because it's tied down at work.
You guys work together?
We work at Cynthia's. He tends bar and manages, and I wait tables and pick up for him when his night's off. You should come have a drink one night.
Thanks, but I just moved back into town and started my new job and can't exactly afford a place like that just yet.
Well, I'm inviting you to my bar, which means I'm buying.
Meet cute.
Stop it. I don't like mixing business and pleasure. How about we meet for sushi?
Sushi.
Yeah, you don't like sushi?
Can't say, I've never had it.
Well, this sounds like a great time to give it a try.
Wow, you've only known her 2 minutes and she's already changed your life.
Will you knock it off?
She'll have you standing at the front line at 6 in the morning, holding up a boombox, blasting Peter Gabriel before you know it.
What's your schedule like?
I'm off on Sundays.
I'm off too, so what about 6?
Sounds perfect.
You might want to run a dog if you don't have one. Just because it makes you look like a great guy.
Will you just get a spare key for me, Megan?
Okay, for how many people? Okay. We can arrange to have flowers on the table for an additional fee. $60. For an anniversary, we'll bring out the house signature dessert with a candle in it. No, sir, we don't sing happy birthday. We like to ensure that our customers like to return. None of us sing well, sir. It would be an unpleasant experience. Yes, we'll see you next Wednesday at 6 for 2 people. We look forward to having you. Now, where were we?
We were talking about how the opposite sex is comprised of extreme neurotics afraid of a lonely death. So they enter into a socially sanctioned codependency so that they don't have to die alone.
Is that what we were talking about?
Well, we were talking about both of our failed marriages. So yeah, that's what we were talking about.
How did you get to be so jaded? You were an urban legend in high school.
I'm more recently divorced than you are. I'm still a little embittered. What do you mean urban legend?
Seriously?
Seriously?
You don't know.
I don't know.
You were the girl all the guys wanted and all the girls wanted to be. We'd send 6th graders into the record store just to find out which band's merchandise was on the lower shelves. That way we could have an excuse to make you bend over helping us find it.
Really?
Yeah. You have absolutely no idea how many conversations about you prominently featured the word thong.
Wow.
Hey, Kelly.
Hey, Brian. Sweet tooth?
This man heard that chocolate makes women feel like they're falling in love, so he's offering it to every woman that buys a drink.
A man using chemical means to stack the odds in his favor?
You know, when you say it like that,
If that ever stops happening, gentlemen, we're all unemployed. Well, unless there's anything else you need.
I think we're good here. See you next week.
Unless I see you out this weekend.
you can't get him out of the house.
Mind your own business, scenester.
See you guys.
See it.
What? Why you gotta bust balls?
You think I make you look bad in front of Kelly? She's too smart to fall for shit like that anyway.
It's not like I'm planning on hurting her.
It's just the fact that you're trying to do it, man. I mean, what are you trying to do here?
I'm just trying to get some play like everyone else.
What do you mean, get some play? You're no player. I hate to be the one to break it to you, bro, but you've got no game.
I've got game.
You were married for 10 years to your middle school sweetheart. Since the divorce, you might have gotten the occasional hit and quit from some drunken debutante. But you've never been on a proper first date. You have to put yourself in a situation to develop some game and hone your player skill. Don't get me wrong, you're a great wingman. You can pull pussy for other people. In that sense, you're definitely a pimp, but you're no player.
Why don't you get on that sweet mop before I stick these chocolates up your ass?
My ass don't need chocolates for women that fall for it.
Hi, Dad, what's up?
Hey, got some news for you. The bank just called, and the loan for the new branch just went through, and I was calling to see if maybe you wanted to take a stab at running it?
Dad, this is why you got me a job with KCL. I don't want to run a furniture store. I'm trying to stay in the entertainment industry.
Yeah, I know. I know. I just had to give it a shot. Don't blame the old man for trying, do you?
I don't, Daddy. I mean, I'm glad you're asking me, but no. My mind's made up on this.
All right. All right. Can't fault you for chasing your dreams. Now, you'll let me know if you change your mind for any reason?
I'll let you know. I'm sorry, I have to get back to work. Talk to you later.
You got it, Princess. I love you.
I love you too, Dad.
Hey, Sherry, can you patch me through to Mike with Lovecraft, please? Thanks.
Thanks.
Forget your key, dear?
Yeah, I was almost running late and didn't want to do that on my first day on the job.
Quite understandable. I hope the rest of your morning is uneventful.
So far, the only mistake I've made was leaving my key when I left this morning.
Then you're off to a good start.
I still have time to go grab something to eat.
Hang on a second. Jenny, do you mind if I go ahead to lunch?
Not at all. You two go ahead and catch up with each other, and I'll see you in an hour.
So, how long are you back for this time?
I don't know. Hopefully not too long. I'm still checking the internet for jobs and applying.
You know, this town really isn't so bad.
Why? Because we have a shopping mall in a crumbling historic downtown area? You just say that because you've been here your whole life. They do things in the city.
What kind of things?
Just things. Art exhibits. Theaters featuring works by local playwrights. More than just work, restaurants, and a handful of bars.
Oh. You mean reasons to get dressed up and go out? Things which create the necessity of going through everything in your closet, only to realize you have nothing to wear.
Yeah, something like that.
Dissolve into the shopping for clothes montage, set to some inspirational mid to late 1980s pop song. Also that you can do the camera pan from your feet to your head, then pull back to reveal that you're standing at the top of the staircase, being gazed at in awe by everyone present, including the leading man you can't quite see yet.
Yep.
Sounds like an awful lot of work for not much of a payoff.
You watch too many movies.
I just don't see the big deal about living someplace where people overcomplicate their lives in the names of ooh and ah.
You clearly do not understand celebrity.
I understand it, I just don't see the appeal. It's like living in a small town where everybody knows your business, except on a larger scale. I mean, if I had to choose between fame and fortune, I'd rather have fortune anonymously. The other way around just doesn't make any sense.
Back on topic, small towns don't offer the same opportunities because there's not as much to do and even fewer places to be seen. I mean, we don't exactly host mixers for the film industry down at the community theater.
Well, so while you're here, just take a few classes at the community college and then go to their mixers, meet some people that are interested in the same field, and get a legitimate degree at the same time.
Are you gonna help me cram for my exams in our pajamas while we lip sync old Motown songs into our hairbrushes?
It's better than the lonely montage of you sitting at home alone, feeling sorry for yourself night after night.
I have no reason to feel sorry for myself. I'm an attractive woman who works in media. I do manage to get out and about to the extent that I can here.
Well, you are totally self-sufficient with goals and aspirations of your own. I do believe in you.
Right.
So, enough about Bechdel. What do you think about Brian? Isn't he dreamy with those eyes?
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, no. I'm just like, when I looked up, you know, what my sign is, and the first thing said zodiac.
That's so
Don't worry, Mike. I've got this. But I asked you.
You can pick it up next time. We've been discussing business, so I'm just going to write this off on my taxes.
You actually do me a favor by letting me pick this up. Okay. But I get to pitch you one last piece. Okay. On our way to the cars. Night's still young. Maybe along the way one of us can talk the other into buying another round. I like a challenge.
Who's winning, David?
DeVilla's just let Brock steal home, tying things up.
Yeah, DeVilla's never come through in the clutch.
Yeah, don't you know it?
That's for the drinks. You always make a sweet Manhattan, but tonight, you got this.
Hey, thanks, Mr. Sloan. Just trying out new brand of bitter.
All right, well, hey, you just keep on doing what you're doing, all right?
Absolutely. Hey, thanks again, man. You guys have a nice evening.
You too. All right, Mike.
Come back and see us.
Sure will. Got 2 blocks. Right on.
Who's winning?
Yeah, tie game right now. But if Willis gets his shit together, that ain't gonna be the case for long.
You got any money on this?
Nah, everyone knows who's gonna win this one.
Look, Greg, all I'm saying is that when it comes to modern super adjustment coils, the Q36 is far superior in every way to any other you may care to mention.
And I believe that you believe that, Mike. But listen, here's the thing. I sell more Lovecraft recliners than I do anything in my bedding division. Save the Q36 for guys like Dixon, guys who only sell bedding.
Guys like Dixon don't have the vision to invest in the future, Greg, and are only interested in maintaining their status quo. New materials, new technologies frighten them. They're too risky, they say.
Well, they may have a point.
History isn't made by those who maintain the status quo, but by those who buck it. You know that yourself. A maverick knows a maverick, Greg.
I use that exact line on my first loan officer. What you been doing, Googling me? Looking me up on Wikipedia? All right, listen, Mike, I like you. Here's what I'm going to do. You give me one of your display models. I'll put it out in my bedding showroom. Give it a month.
see what it does, go from there. Fair enough? All right. Hey, it's cause for a celebration. How about a drink?
That's something I can get behind.
Hey, I like the way you think.
So, you got any plans for the weekend?
I got a dinner date tomorrow.
Oh, anyone I know?
Probably not. I just bumped into her at the chocolate shop the other day.
Really? See? And you were bitching because you had to pick up my order.
Yeah. What about you? What do you have going on?
Nothing special. Charlene wants to hook up.
Charlene, your ex?
Yeah.
What? Do you guys need to refigure the visitation schedule for the dog?
Dog? What dog? We never had a dog.
I'm just fucking with you. What does she want to meet up with you for?
Dude, I don't know. I mean, maybe she still has some feelings for me and wants to see if we can work things out again.
I hope you're not stupid enough to do that.
Yeah, of course not. That's probably not even the case anyway. I mean, it's always nice to think that it could be, though.
Maybe you should hit her with some of your chocolates.
Right.
Through the sheets back, started coffee next. You turned on the lights. Dirty mirror, good for nothing, but revealed all the lines that told your story of thus far. You put a shirt on, shoes, turned on the TV. Another day, you search for meaning in the glow of the city lights upon your face. You blame the cards you're holding, but I don't see you folding. No, it's the same thing anyway. The end of another day with nothing to show it all. Sit down, boy, 'cause you ain't no Superman.
Oh, it's good to see you.
It's good to be seen later.
Oh, stop.
Stop what?
Using humor as a barrier. I need you to meet me as a vulnerable human being.
Is everything okay?
Everything's fine. I just need to know that we're not being fake with each other. You are the most real person I know, and I know how you are, and I know when you're being suspicious.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I do kind of have my guard up a little bit, but that's only because I don't really know what I'm doing here.
There has to be a reason.
No, it's just the tone of your voice was the same one you used to use whenever you'd ask me to do something, so kind of figured there was an ulterior motive.
How's your love life?
My what?
You're not seeing someone, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm not seeing anybody. Why?
We were young when we met. Maybe too young to really understand what a commitment was, but we did click.
Okay, stop. I think I know where you're going with this, and really, I don't think that'd be a really good idea.
You, the incurable romantic?
Well, Charlene, it's been 5 years. I mean, we both moved on with our lives. I'm not going to sit here and try to tell you I'm not the same guy I was when we were together, but let's just say I live my life with a different approach now.
A different approach?
Chocolate.
Thank you.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I see you're fine, but are you okay?
Yeah, it didn't get me.
Yeah, what's next? Blah, blah, blah.
And I was on my way back to the front desk when this guy sticks his head on one of the editing suites, sees me, and asks me if I knew how to edit video. I said yes when I didn't really.
That's awesome.
Fake it till you make it.
So why did you come back here?
Well, the company got bought out by a larger organization, and they decided to streamline the staff.
So you got cut.
I got cut. I drew unemployment for as long as I could while I sent out resumes, but no one was hiring. I had a couple people tell me to keep checking back, but so far, nothing. My dad he has connections with KCL. So they got me a job in an apartment of the chocolate shop. So here I am for now.
No plans on sticking around?
No. Even if I was ready to put down roots, which I'm not, this is not the place I'd want to do it.
Really?
Not much ever goes on here.
Some people consider that a plus.
People around here don't have lives, they have routines. They just do the same stuff over and over and over. In the city, they do things, go places. There's always something to do, someplace to be where something's going on. I'd be lost here.
So you're not looking for someone to tie yourself to?
God, no. The last thing on my mind right now is finding Mr. Right. But that doesn't mean I'm not interested in finding someone to do fun stuff with in the meantime. Go ahead. I need to powder my nose anyway. Well, it was really nice to meet you, Brian.
I'll let you walk out of here if that's what you really want to do, but I don't have anything until Tuesday. If you want to hang out or do something.
Do you want to go back to my place?
Yeah.
All right.
So, how are we gonna start this? Oh.
This is how we start this.
Do you want to spend the night?
Sure.
See, that wasn't so bad, was it?
No.
But
No but. Really?
really, why are you afraid to tell me what's on your mind? I mean, it's not like I'm going to break up with you over it. We already done that.
Yes, we have. Yes, it was my decision. I'm the one that broke your heart. I broke up with you. I left. That's what this is about, isn't it, David?
No, wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I mean...
Sorry for being such a drama queen. I've been going through a thing. I thought this was going to be a good idea. You know, things were good. Well, when they were good.
Hey, I don't need to talk about that, right?
David? I really have to go now.
Don't you worry, I'll be fine. Yeah, a lot of songs, they start out this way. But just like me, they're trying not to say I'm not okay, not okay. But I still tell you that I'm fine. Though really just a step from heartbreak. Oh, hear me trying not to say I'm not okay, not okay. Oh, I wish that you would turn around and not
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Just got off the phone with Toby.
Really? Already talking to Toby.
He called here looking for you. Asked if I'd seen you. Said you hadn't been home all weekend, wasn't answering your phone. Date go well?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be going all weekend, and I didn't take my phone charger, so my phone was dead. But yeah, pretty well. So how things go with Charlene?
Not as well as your thing did, but I'm not complaining.
Nothing exceptional?
Well, she got a little emotional. Player knows how to handle things.
Player.
Hello?
Hey, Kelly. He'll be right with you.
Tell him there's no hurry.
You heard her. I'm gonna run next door and grab some nachos. I hadn't had breakfast yet.
How's it possible you can eat so horribly and stay in such good shape?
Guess I got all the good genes.
Well, looks like someone had a good weekend.
All weekend long.
I do declare.
How about your weekend?
Well, what I remember of it was okay, but what I'm hearing about what I don't remember sounded epic.
Party like a rock star, huh?
I definitely got my YOLO on.
Well, you can go next door to grab some nachos. You want anything?
Thanks, but I'm trying to quit.
No one ever quits. They just relapse.
What a mess.
Yeah, and he doesn't even clean up after himself.
He is housebroken, I hope.
And when he's sober.
That's true for most of us. You know, you seem like you had a pretty good weekend, too.
Got to have a revenge rendezvous with my ex-wife.
And how much chocolate did you have to use to swing that?
Surprisingly none. I did give her some just before the emotional outburst.
Playing with her endorphins to make her departure less tearful? Nice way to cushion the blow, Romeo.
Gentleman does what he can to make the experience more satisfying.
All this satisfying going around, and I am so wound up, I am ready to gangbang the produce aisle. Got an order for me, Romeo?
Not this week.
That's not what you were about to say.
No, it isn't.
David, we've been bantering for years. Why are you censoring yourself now?
Would you be at all interested in going out sometime?
Well, I usually don't mix business with pleasure, David. But I might be willing to make an exception. I have an event tonight, the Galaxy at 9 p.m. I should be finished about that if you want to meet me there.
It's going to be a slow night. Brian can handle it here for me. I'll meet you there.
Superb, 9 o'clock, the Galaxy Winery.
9, the Galaxy. Yes, sir. Mr. Little, you going to miss us at 5:30 then? We'll see you then. I'm going to need you to keep an eye on things for me, all right?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and bounce.
When the hell did you make plans for tonight?
I can't keep going with giving all my secrets away, man. We'll go ahead and dip. You have a nice night.
You have fun.
Oh, well, I hope so.
Hi.
How was your night?
I worked late tonight and felt like a drink was called for. And then I remembered you offered to buy me one.
So all I had to do to get you to come sit at my bar was rock your world.
Not every guy who spends the night with me gets to spend the weekend.
Not every woman gets me to spend the weekend. Vodka, cranberry juice, lime.
Yep. You make me feel comfortable. Even talking about this should be weird, but doesn't. Not with you.
I know what you mean. Kind of like a connection, right?
Easy there, big boy.
Fill in the rings yourself, glamour girl. I'm not talking about some kind of soulful thing.
So you aren't going to be blasting In Your Eyes through boombox outside my window.
Only if you can promise me a kiss in the rain once my epic gesture of passion fails to make you stay here. But you're gonna have to take a pass on the last minute sprint through the airport to tell you that you complete me.
It wouldn't work, even if I were to fly out of here.
Totally got your mind made up that you're going back to the city, huh?
Yeah, I've already got a planned trip next weekend because I feel like I'm stuck in suspended animation being here. And I don't mean that in an offensive way. Sorry.
I don't take it as such.
All right, man. Everything's done, put away, ready for tomorrow. I'm at the bounce. I'll see you next door.
I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna have a drink here and see where the night takes me.
All right, man. Later.
Any thoughts on where your night takes you from here?
You're gonna fall in love with me, you know?
Am I?
That's what usually happens.
Usually it's the other way around.
Right on time. Where did you park?
Yeah, right over here.
Oh, I see your car. Let's go.
Did something go like...
Oh, everything went just fine. Let's just get the fuck out of here.
Well, what happened tonight? I mean, like...
Oh, it was just the same old, same old. I know
She pretty much took the lead all the way, man. All I had to do was go along for the ride.
You never had that happen before, bro?
Not so thoroughly. I kind of felt like she was just using me.
What? Did it hurt your manly pride to be treated like a piece of meat?
It didn't hurt a thing. She just never struck me as predatory, maybe.
This from the guy trying to drug women with chocolate. Hello, pot, meat, kettle. You guys are perfect for each other.
She left hickeys on me, man. That hasn't happened since high school. I thought she was gonna tear chunks out a time or two.
Women get hungry too sometimes. She's a professional woman, man, married to her job. And she probably hasn't been laid since her marriage busted up.
She did keep saying that it'd been a while.
Have you heard from her yet?
Good afternoon, gents.
Not as of yet.
Yeah, I'll get back with you on that. It's cool if I take off tonight, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be slow. I'll talk to you later.
See you, Brian.
You guys have fun. Or you guys.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. He's your brother. I'd have expected him to figure it out, but you totally told him.
Yeah, that happened.
At least it was worth talking about. I hope you were kind.
I certainly painted a picture that another guy would find appealing, if that helps anything.
At least you didn't try to slip a chocolate down my throat.
I never got the chance. You were effectively efficient.
Okay, you can go now. I don't usually do things like that.
I believed you every time you told me that.
I really don't.
And I'm flattered to be the guy that you made an exception for.
I don't regret the decision.
So, what now?
I don't know. Do we really want to see if we're right in front of each other's nose the whole time, cliche, only to blow everything finding out that we're not?
And you make it sound so horrific.
I wouldn't want to make things messy.
Agreed.
There's no reason for last night to change the nature of our relationship.
Correct.
We just add this to it.
What?
Want to be fuck buddies?
Sure, you mean like
Let's not go putting labels on things yet.
Okay.
If you're already fucking someone besides your ex,
No one else.
ground rule number 1 is that we let the other person know if we have sex with someone else before we have sex again.
Does my ex count?
Especially your ex.
Sounds fair then.
Good. Want to get together and discuss the other rules sometime?
So I never get to see you anymore.
I know, and I'm sorry. I've just been busy sending out resumes, letters of inquiry, and I can't even get an interview.
If you ask me, taking a day off from a job you just got to drive hundreds of miles to interview for another job, pretty ballsy.
They don't have to know I'm taking the day off. Todd, the guy who owns the company, has known my dad for years. They don't really have anything for me to do. He'd be happy not to pay me for the day.
And where does Brian fit into all of this?
What's Brian got to do with anything?
Letters of inquiry and resumes my ass. You and Brian have been shacked up since you turned him on to sushi.
We're not shacked up. We're just spending time together, hanging out.
It's not hanging out if it's continuous.
Well, I'm going back to the city this weekend, so he's going to have to go home.
Unless you leave him a key to your place so he can feed your dog.
What is it with you and dogs? Seriously.
He's going to be lost without you.
He's a big boy. He'll be fine.
What if he isn't? What if he runs into a meaningful ex? Or your worst enemy?
I don't have any enemies here.
What if he goes out on a Friday night after work and ends up falling into another woman's bed?
So what if he does? We're not each other's exclusive property. We're not like married or anything.
So you're okay with him sleeping with other women?
Why? Do you want to sleep with them?
Ew!
Okay then. If he does, he does. You know, I'm gonna be hundreds of miles away, and it could be me that ends up falling into a strange bed.
And is Brian okay with that?
I don't know. I can't vouch for what he's okay with, only for what I tell him, and I've told him that I do not plan on sticking around.
Is that how he sees it?
This is an attempt to build a life together.
You're supposed to slap the table and storm off as you say that.
Oh my god, Megan.
Hey, what are you in?
In here, man.
Going away for a bit?
I'm just packing some things to take back the clothes with me.
You know, man, ever since I haven't seen much of you since I started seeing her.
It's not often that a man gets to ride a unicorn, so I'm trying to take advantage of that.
Unicorn, huh? You must really dig this chick. Do we need to put an ad in for a new roomie?
No, she's not looking to place any roots, and neither am I.
Ah, hit and quit it, huh?
No, hit and quit remix, bruh.
Remix?
Hit and quit.
Alright. So did you get that envelope I slid in the door last night?
Yeah, I did. What's that about anyway? You've already paid up on all your rent and everything.
Had a good night at the tables. Figured I'd, spread the wealth around.
Shit, I wish I was that good at blackjack as you are.
Man, it's only gambling if you think you'll lose.
So, big night with your lady?
She's not my lady, man.
I don't understand.
She's not my lady, it's just someone I kind of hang out with.
You seem to be together quite a bit. From hearing you talk, you guys are together all the time.
We're together a lot, but it's not like we go on dates or anything.
You ever go out? A lady likes to be taken out from time to time, Brian.
We go out, just not on dates.
So what do you do when you go out?
I mean, we can go out to eat, go to KC's, throw some darts, or Flatheads, play some pool.
Right. I mean this with all due respect. Do you ever take her anywhere that isn't a bar or restaurant?
We went to the movies.
Dude, that's no different than chilling at her apartment watching movies. You know, women like to be taken out on picnics, horseback riding. They like to be courted.
Can you hear me all the way back in the 19th century?
Sounds to me. While it seems like the two of you get along well, you aren't destined for each other.
She already told me she don't plan on staying here.
So are you trying to change your mind about that?
I don't think so, man.
But you're not sure.
Brian, Josh!
It's table 16, I've got it. You may want to consider a dignified end to this relationship that the both of you know is not going to be permanent anyways.
Can a lady get a drink, Romeo?
Hey, Kelly. Actually, I've already kind of closed the upstairs bar. I mean, we can go downstairs and sit at that bar.
What? Bartender, give me a drink.
Chardonnay, right? Right, darling?
Darling? Yes, on the Chardonnay, but darling? Normally, if I would have said lady, you would have said, where's the lady? What's going on?
Well, sorry, but in my defense, this is one of the very few times you sat at my bar during service hours, so my persona is just a little bit different.
Why are you acting weird around me now?
Weird? I mean...
You know, I think I know
Kelly.
a way to make you act more like yourself.
This is really not a good idea, I don't think.
Oh, it's a great idea.
Oh, yeah, you could be right.
Hi, Durga.
Nice to see you. I missed you already.
You've only been gone a couple of weeks. It's not like I haven't seen you in months.
In this time, I know little about you.
Well, I haven't been doing a whole lot. Really just going to work and spending time with Brian.
Brian?
The guy I've met.
Oh, you found someone coming back to me and Manju these days.
Of course not. We're just keeping each other entertaining for the time being.
Entertaining?
Yeah, we've had the talk and neither of us is looking for anything serious. We just enjoy each other's company and like spending time together.
So, does he take you hiking and camping like you like to do?
Brian's not the biggest fan of the outdoors.
This Brian sounds like he may not be a good match for my Chloe.
We match well where it matters, Durga.
Not if you cannot agree on something as fundamental as having fun outdoors. This is what you should do. Tell him that you want to go camping or hiking or something. Tell him that these are the things that you need to do for yourself. These are the things which sustain you. If he's not willing to go along with you, then perhaps you should find someone else to entertain yourself with.
But he's so good to me, Durga. He treats me like a queen. I can tell that I'm the center of his universe. He's really sweet like that.
Just because he has offered to make you the queen of his universe does not mean that his universe is worthy of your rule. Chloe, I did not begin ruling Manju's universe just because he offered it to me.
Be out here soon, huh? Go to hell, David. I haven't been asleep. I was drinking coffee. Coffee! You know what coffee does to me? I was gonna do things to you last night that we never did when we were together.
Well, I'm sorry, Charlene. I don't...
Sorry? Sorry? Do you know what kind of self-examination I had to do to get up the nerve to come and do these things with you?
I don't...
Do you?
Great. Fantastic.
Nothing that didn't go well.
Well, I can't really blame her.
Blame Kelly again last night, didn't you?
Yeah, I was supposed to be at Charlene's.
You got sidetracked by Kelly.
That actually ended rather quickly. I was actually still thinking about going to Charlene's.
That's a violation of protocol.
Protocol?
If you're going to try to be a player, you have to have a little more respect for a woman than to go running to her right after someone else. You should at least take a shower first.
Yeah. Speaking of, you're here off early. You want to work tonight?
That's what I was looking at. I think I want to take the night off. Chloe's coming back home at some point, and I'd like to spend time with her.
Really? Player hanging up his uniform, huh?
No, just looking to take a game into extra innings.
Uh-huh.
doing?
I couldn't find a boombox this early in the morning.
I can't hear anything. Is that even Peter Gabriel?
No, I couldn't get the MP3 because the Wi-Fi sucks.
Well, I'm headed to the bathroom and coming up the back way if you want.
I want.
I'll walk it on my way then.
It comes on like water, and there's nothing I can do aside from explain it then. But it's nothing I can't use. Watch it pierce across the skin, pains what I enter in again and again.
I need to go somewhere.
Okay.
No. What's so funny?
You look amazed.
You're not really acting like I thought you might.
You act like I'm some kind of recluse or something. I've done this before.
Don't be a Megan. I mean, we've practically been living together for months now.
No. You told me to come stay. You didn't say which night or how long.
This is the longest first date I've ever been on.
Likewise.
You're not getting all weird.
What do you mean, getting weird?
You're not clingy like guys usually get with me. You don't get jealous when I go back to the city for a few days.
What's to get weird about? This relationship has an expiration date. We both know that. Just don't know when it is yet.
I wish you wouldn't put it like that.
Like what?
Calling it a relationship.
I've never been a forever kind of guy anyway.
Really?
I'm always the kind of guy that gets a woman ready for the next person she's supposed to be with.
I've always felt like that was my role. Is that what you think you're doing here?
No, it's not like I planned it like that, but that's not what I'm doing here.
What is it that you think you're doing here?
I don't know. Maybe taking a little break or something? For our own sake?
No pressure?
No pressure, no expectations.
Friends with benefits?
Well, we weren't friends before. Maybe like mutual benefactors.
I'm just here because of what we once were. You know, I care about you.
Well, concerning that, look, I'm really sorry about the way things went down the other night. That's not what I had in mind. That's not the way I intended for things to.
I'll be right back.
Wait. Well, I didn't take it very,
Hi.
Hi. Well,
What are you doing here?
well, Sean kind of asked me here to talk.
Really? And is that all she wanted to talk to you about?
Well, actually, I was about to text you and see what your plans were for the evening. So it doesn't really matter what she wanted.
What if I was busy?
I would have had to ask you what your plans were for later on in the night.
I'm not a booty call. That's one of the rules.
I
This is
understand.
what you called me to come here for?
You said that she asked you.
Yeah, because
Nobody but myself to blame. Nobody but myself to blame. Nobody but myself to blame. Nobody but myself.
What is it, man? Why do you look so down?
How do you do it?
Do what?
Bounce from one woman to the next like you do? I mean, how is it that you can do this without getting caught in some kind of romantic crossfire?
How about you tell me what happened and then we'll go from there.
Okay. So I was meeting with Charlene.
What about Kelly?
I'm getting to that.
Well, that's what you should have started with.
Would you let me explain this, please?
I'm all ears.
Okay. So I was meeting with Charlene so that we could, kind of sort out some of the things that happened.
You were gonna lie to her.
Well, yeah. Got it.
Strike one. Continue.
Oh, like you've never lied to a woman before?
I make it a priority to never misrepresent my intentions towards a woman from square one. This isn't always the answer you seek, but continue.
Okay, so before I got the chance to say anything of relevance, okay, she excuses herself to go to the ladies' room.
And that's when Kelly comes in. Keep going.
Sounds to me like you knew the next part.
Well, not the particulars, but if I were to guess, I'd say that Kelly sat at the table, began flirting with you, and was still there when Charlene came back to the table, leaving eggs all over your face.
Well, there's a little bit more to it than that.
You lied to Kelly about why you were there, which compounded your offense when Charlene came back and blurted out the truth.
How?
Your first mistake was setting the two against each other in the first place. That's a rookie mistake on amateur night, bro. Every mistake that you made after that is just a variation on that one. The idea is to coast from one to another, not to take on multiple women at once.
So?
Look, I know you think it's easy to be suave and smooth. Being behind that bar as long as you have has only strengthened that illusion in your mind. But the reality is that what I do is something you either can or cannot. It's not something that can be learned or even practiced. That's how I make it look so easy. To me, it is. It's just what I do.
Used to do.
Excuse me?
It's what you used to do. Okay, you've been shacked up with Greg Sloan's daughter.
Her name's Chloe.
Oh, so she has a name now?
They all have names.
Yeah, I've never heard you refer to one by name before. So, what is it that you're doing now? Is this where I lecture you about how difficult it is being in a monogamous relationship? How it's not for everyone? How some can do it and some can't?
Given that your marriage didn't work out, I don't think you're qualified to lecture me on that.
Really? Really? We're going to talk about qualifications? This coming from you?
Hey, you asked me.
Yes, I did ask you. I'm going to ask you another question. How the hell is it you think you still have a job here?
What do you mean?
I mean, how many bosses do you think would bother calling your half hungover ass to come in for work? Or letting you off on a busy night just to go out and chase some skirts? Look at you. How many bosses do you think would put up with your antics, even know the difference between pancetta and bruschetta?
Just be mad at me because you can't get laid without getting a bitch drunk.
Is that all you got? Is that all you got? Is that all you got?
Fire! So that's it, huh? Can't win the fight, so you're gonna fire me.
Yeah, that's it. Now get your ass out of here before I have to call the cops.
Pussy.
Hello? What? Where?
What the hell, man?
Hey, homie. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't play out like this.
Play out like what?
Well, assault, larceny, theft by unlawful taking. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff they can stick you in for mugging people.
You've been mugging people this whole time?
That's how I've made my living all along.
What about your blackjack hand?
The only blackjack I've ever used is the one that I have to intimidate people.
So you've been mugging people this whole time?
And the proceeds have been going to my half the bills. You know, the funny thing is, it's the first time I've ever been caught by a cop on a Segway.
You got caught on a Segway.
By a cop on a Segway. But wait, don't you want to hear about the pepper spray?
No.
I don't think this is gonna help much.
Just leave it there, it can't hurt.
I don't get it. Like, 1 minute we're talking like we usually do, and the next he's swinging at me. I had to get him in a headlock before we busted out the windows in the restaurant or something.
Sounds like some typical brother stuff to me.
That's the thing. We've never done that typical brother stuff. Never had any bad feelings for one another, or that I was aware of anyway.
People don't always show you how they feel, you know.
He definitely seemed to have a lot of problems with me all of a sudden.
Maybe it's what she represented he has a problem with.
What do you mean?
From what you've told me, you're everything he wishes you could be. I mean, you certainly don't seem to have a responsibility in life.
Hey.
Hey yourself. You've been staying with me for how long now?
I've been maintaining my own place.
Yes, you have been. It's not what I'm saying, though. You haven't had to. Even before me, you just spread yourself wherever you could, right?
True.
You essentially live out of a backpack, crashing on whatever couch you can find or wrist bed you can fall into. I mean, you only maintain your own place so you can honestly say you're not homeless.
Permission to approach the bench, Your Honor?
I'm not judging you. We're a lot alike, you and I.
I guess we are.
Yeah, we are. So, what are you going to do about your situation?
Have to find a new job, new place to stay, new roommate. I mean, I can't stay here. There's not enough room.
No, there isn't. And I'm moving back to the city.
Yeah, I know.
I mean soon. I've been offered a job at another media house. Still got my old apartment waiting on me. And my dad said he'd help me get back up there and on my feet.
Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah, but it means that you need to start getting your life together. You can crash here for another couple of weeks, and then I'm out of here. Yeah, you're not gonna get a job looking like that.
Is it that bad?
You might want to call your brother and see about getting your job back.
I can't serve looking like this.
You should still call him and make amends. Maybe you could work in the kitchen or something, just so you don't have to give up your apartment.
I'm not worried about that part, really. My landlord loves me. I hope to get our life together once, so she kind of owes me.
Time for you to make your own comeback then.
You're gonna be with me when I pull my life back together. You know what Megan would say about that. It's not bad, huh?
I know.
Damn, I really do that?
I guess I kind of deserved it.
No, man, no you didn't. Man, I'm so sorry, little brother.
So, am I still fired?
Well, you can't really wait tables looking like that. I mean, maybe you can pick up a few kitchen shifts or something in the meantime. Hey, I mean, why don't you come on in and have a beer?
All right.
Yeah.
Bad cliches and masquerades the same. They're all together, tossed about and thrown around again. With words like forever, but easy come, easy go. In this life, it's all we know. Is there anything that's searching through the rain? Yeah, but there you go, you say. Take my hand, but I pull away, 'cause you don't understand that I can't take just another letdown. Will you be the hands that hold me up, stand with me when things get tough? I can't take of those pretending fairness smiles, looking for, avoid the fact they're wanting more. Tell me this is not the way life should be. Yeah, but there you go. You say, take my hand, but I pull away, 'cause you don't understand that I can't take just another letdown. Will you be the hands that hold me up, stand with me when things get tough? I can't take just another letdown when all the world is broken. And if you're all you say, I know you'll see this broken world, this broken me. If you're all you say, I know you'll see this broken world, this broken me. And I know that I can't take just another letdown.
Hey,
That's still not Peter Gabriel.
Still cool that you know that. I'll miss you.
Easy there, big fella. Don't go getting all weird on me now.
Put on the brakes yourself, glamour girl. It's not every day that a woman will just let you lay in her bed and watch movies. Maybe while you're in the city, you can find a Peter Gabriel CD to blast outside my window one morning.
You know what Megan would say about that?
I'm sure we'll see each other again.
The world is broken.
What have we here?
Can't have you be in my alarm clock all night. Plus, I gotta use the men's room. I knew you'd be here already.
Yeah.
Hi, David. Got an order for me?
David, huh?
It is your name, right?
Now look who's censoring themselves.
You lose the right to cute pet names when you lie to me. It's just one of my rules.
I'm sorry that I tried to lie to you, Kelly. And more than that, I'm sorry I tried to play you the way I did. I was trying to get up to something I had no business trying to get up to. And I'm a jackass, I'm sorry.
You didn't have to stop at jackass. You can keep going.
Well, I just didn't want to overplay my hand and come off as insincere.
Duly noted. But feel free to continue.
Well, how about we get that order part out of the way first?
Okay. And then?
And then I'd ask if you'd like to meet up with me somewhere so I can list off all of the unflattering things that I've done.
So long as you're not double booking the table.
If there's one thing I've learned out of all this is that I have no business at all trying to juggle women. One is about all I can handle.
And what about Charlene?
Charlene is a flaming ball of drama that I just don't really have any room in my life for at this point. It took this go-around for me to see that.
So you're telling me that I'm the one woman you're going to keep your focus on?
If you'll let me keep my focus on you.
Well, you are the guy who called me an urban legend. A woman would have to be pretty cold-hearted not to be moved by that. Okay, Romeo. Let's get the business out of the way and then get to the pleasure part of it.
Chocolate?
1, 2, 1, 2. Didn't have to be, but I chose to stay there.
some less drama queens. Wrote a note to pay my dues. What happens next is up to you. Lights are bright, can't see a thing. Hearing the truth carries some sting.